Hey guys, it's Heather from Kell Plan, and today our budget planner and budget basics both release. And so the other day, I think it was Wednesday, on our channel, I walked you through how I was setting up different parts of this planner. Well, today I wanted to show you how I would set up this back section. So this back section has these budget plan sheets. And you might be wondering how I thought you could use these. So I'm going to show you how I thought you could use them. But just because I do it this way doesn't mean it's the only way. You can use these however you want to. So I'm going to start with these smaller letters. And this first budget plan, I'm going to make a budget plan for Go Wild. And I'm going to use Alpha Basics to spell out Go Wild. If you're unfamiliar with Go Wild, it is a planner conference. It's like the biggest planner conference. And this in 2024, it's going to be in Dallas. But there's definitely things you need a budget for. So I am going, when I made these, the idea in my head was that you would use it for different parts of your life. Well, that's a B when you turn it around. I need another D. We don't have any D's. Shoot. I should have checked. I usually am so good about checking the letters before I start just putting stickers down. Let's see if I can find another Alpha Basics. Here's one. And let's see if there's another D in there. Yes. All right, so we're gonna come over here, take the D, and then I'm gonna put 24. All right, so if you were budgeting for Go Wild 2024, let's use this purple because Go Wild's purple. So the idea when I made these sheets is that you would use the whole page for a specific like overall topic, and then you would break these down into different categories for that topic. So the different categories for Go Wild might be travel would be one for most people. This year it's in DFW, so I'm not going to have a travel category. But I would, well, I may still have some because we may be like Ubering around and stuff. So I'm going to put travel. And then you could put like plane ticket or gas. I will need to pay for gas, so we'll put gas. Maybe Ubers, in case you Uber around town. Here, I would put the date when I'm actually paying it, and here I could fill in my budget. So my budget for a plane ticket is going to be $0 because I'm not flying. And then I need to figure out what it will be for gas and Ubers, and then I can track what it actually is over here. Okay, and so then over here, I can put hotel. Over here, I'm going to put gifts because this is going to be like table mate gifts. So I'm going to write table mate gifts. I usually get buttons to pass out to people. And then I usually do a patron gift for my patrons that come. And then any other gifts that I think of, I'll add in here. This category, I would say, is not completely necessary. But it is a fun part of the weekend. Then over here, I'm going to put food. and I'll need to like write out the different meals. So probably like Wednesday night, Thursday night, Friday night, Saturday night, and then snacks. So I could put maybe snacks. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 breakfasts. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 3 lunches. And then drinks. And then I can budget here. And then over here, we're going to be sponsoring Go Wild this year. So I'm not going to go into details. I'm not going to write the different things we're sponsoring quite yet, but probably off video, I can add those in here, and then what my budget is for each, and then what I'm actually paying for each. And then let's see. Oh, and then this can be merch. So things that I want to buy from different shops that are selling Go Wild stuff. So maybe like a notebook, a tumbler, a sweatshirt, some stickers, some washi, things like that. I can list out what kind of merch I want, what my budget is going to be, and then what I actually spend. And then I have a whole little budget page just for Go Wild, and it's all broken down. So then over here, I'm going to do the same thing to show y'all again, but this time I'm going to do our patio, our back patio, because there's things we want to do with our back patio. And this can be things that you're dreaming of. Like, we may not do some of this right away, but it's nice to like have a budget and know what you're saving towards. So for our patio, TV, we've technically already done the TV, but I want to show you guys. And then, so I need electricity run out there. I need a bracket. I need a TV, and I need a TV cover. And then over here, I could do new furniture. And I could put a coffee table. Two sofas, 2 end tables, and then maybe like some kid chairs or like a kid table. Okay, and then we are talking about, we want to get like a motorized screen. So I don't know if I'll need all the boxes for this. For now, I'm going to leave it like this. These are the things that we definitely want. There might be other things as we go that we want to, oh, a grill. So I'm going to put outdoor cooking. So maybe a new grill, a new smoker. We really want our backyard to be like something really cool. And I could have done this even as backyard and then done like a play set and outdoor toys. That could have been smart. Maybe if these will come out, I'll just change it to backyard. But then you could do like a trip, you could do home projects, you could do Christmas, holidays, birthdays. But that's kind of how I envisioned you using these pages. I also wanted to go back in this video, and some people have asked how would you track weekly expenses? Over here, I just kind of set it up how I might use it. Over here, I'm going to show you how I would set it up for specifically weekly expenses. So this is going to be the 8th to the 14th. So 8th to the 14th. And then I'm just going to come in here. And then let's just grab this pink marker. Okay, so you could use these. The reason I put these lines here is so that you could use these to make your own little mini expense trackers every day. So it'd be really easy. You just can, it kind of depends if you want 2 or 3 columns. How much are you tracking? I say 2 to 3 because 2 would be like what you bought and how much you spent on it. 3 would be if you're also tracking how you paid for it, like with a credit card, a debit card, a check, cash. I am just going to do 2. So I'm going to take this ruler, and I actually need this side to be smaller. And then I'm going to come up here. Okay, and then I can write item and then how much it cost. So then maybe I come in here and I say Starbucks $6.51. And then you could just track what you spent that day. And then you could do the same thing on every single one of these days. You could also, if you didn't want to do it each day, you could also use this down here and turn this into a couple of columns and use it throughout the week. I kind of like the idea of tracking it here. And like if you know you're not going to spend like the whole, you're not going to buy this many things in a day, then you could also, like maybe you plan on just buying, I don't know, 5 or 6 things that day. You could also come in here and take a box. So I could put this here. And then I could track my few expenses for the day, but then I could track something else here. Like maybe I have a bill due, or I have an event that I'm going to spend money at, or something like that. But this is a great way, super easy. You just got to draw 2 lines, and then you can track your expenses every day through your budget planner. So I wanted to show you that too. All right, so the point of this video though was this section back here. So we're gonna go back here. All right, if you like this video, I hope you hit the like button. If you love our budget planner, head over to kellvplan.com and grab yours, and happy planning.